I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
My college life.
That's what I always do. No matter how many times I fail, nothing's gonna change.
I had a term paper, literally.
Yo, look who
the
else
whole
is
semester
yawning.
we're supposed to turn in this paper. There's these 8 long parts to it.
Exams are almost over.
I
so
crammed
I
it
thought I'd make one last
in
effort across
maybe
the
a couple
finish line.
hours. I turned in a first draft and aced it.
Huh?
Sorry.
Needless to say, that changed my evaluation of that class. It was
Shut
definitely a blow-off
You're gonna make me
class.
forget
It's nothing against the professor. She was very nice and
Am I
all, but
imagining
possibly too nice to actually get anything done.
What? You see?
No, that's not it. It...
Excuse me.
Oh my god, that guy got off.
Well, let's not watch
Smells
that.
bad. Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Oh. So who's this guy she's freaking out about? Oh, that's, fuck is his name? Akechi? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I know who it is. Okay. I see what way we're going already.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
Not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness.
There we
I
are.
had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you?
Wait a minute.
Be the model for my next art piece.
Nothing creepy here. Nothing creepy.
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike
Oh, hey
anyone
man,
else.
how you doing? Welcome.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Been pretty quiet so far. Got everything I need to get done, and it's
cooperate
been,
with me? What do you say?
I've mostly been struggling with OBS, trying to capture things on my, on my laptop for streaming purposes, and that went nowhere.
Where are my manners?
So
I'm a
there's
second
that.
year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
Yeah, and
That old guy's Madarame?
it doesn't give you any kind of error message. It just shows you a black
Madarame, I'll be
screen.
there to help. It'd be
It's
great.
like, yeah, you're
bet you
supposed to be
have-
capturing video now. And the methods it has to select the running program that you need to capture from are
planning
all
on
terrible,
going, are ya?
and they don't work. And it's
I think I will.
it's incredibly frustrating because the documentation is lacking.
Dare he go after
We'll
Lady
say.
Anne?
Oh, back to the frame story. Streamlabs OBS.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
Like there's a, you know, you can select the running application, and that does nothing. You can tell it to grab a full screen program, which also does nothing, and you can use a hotkey, which also does nothing. It's yeah, it is just frustrating as hell.
Convenient.
Because
it
I've
makes me
got
wonder if you're even telling the truth.
video capturing equipment coming in tomorrow for both composite and HDMI. I'm like, I would like to be able to use this. The only thing I've had working is the webcam, which I don't plan on using.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time? This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April.
I've been saying that these have been connected the whole
Depending
time.
on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too. Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Given the way that this game plays out, nothing is really done in a concise manner. Oh, this is gonna... I think they're just gonna blitz me with a few questions here, and that'll be it for the day. Or maybe not.
It's over. How about you?
The story will advance even if I did well or not.
You really should.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week.
Oh, and there's Madarame in the background.
Rather than focus
We
on
are
stuff
not
that's
being
over
subtle
with.
today, I see.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
Yeah.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Okay, Morgana has a female
Of
name
course
and
not.
what sounds like a woman's voice. I think we have a lesbian cat on our side, and that is awesome.
Nice. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets?
Fine arts.
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled. Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the
You know, I'm really dumb about art. I don't know a fucking thing. Like, there's always a symbolism and so forth. Yeah, so this is... I'm sure it says on the page that it's Persona 5, but yeah, they really went all out with style on this one. Like, they just went nuts making everything custom. And it kind of started with the 3rd game, and they went way over the top in 2009 with Persona 4, and then this one, it's just like...
Okay.
They handcrafted everything to such a degree. Alright. Do we need more? Oh, I can't make lockpicks.
Yeah.
Well, that'll all be useful when we infiltrate another palace. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be mostly story nonsense for the rest of tonight until I can get to Madarame's palace. 'Cause God, that guy sucks so much. I can't wait to ruin him.
So crowded.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
That's personal.
Yeah.
You really came.
I said that's personal.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now. I'll show you around.
Wow, dude.
I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I told you not to come out!
Hey
Are
now.
we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home? I guess we should do a quick pass-through at once. It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words.
Because I'd be confessing to crimes.
They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
God, I want to punch this guy so much.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
Jesus,
You would
fuck.
understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is
Over there!
I'm so glad I came.
Hey! too many people.
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways,
I didn't know there were...
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words.
You're sensing something from the artwork. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then,
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach. But he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The paint...
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
The one gallery I was ever at,
that old lady
at least that I
totally
recall.
elbowed me.
It is a place that I only saw like
Thanks to
once,
that, I
and it
remember now.
didn't exist for long because it was in a town too small to really support it. Nope. I suppose I should pay
let me get
attention
to
to
it.
what's happening here.
It's about a post online. Here, look at it.
Why'd you leave with...
You got it all wrong. Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case,
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. And
it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh,
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
well, yeah, but...
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? This is too...
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that...
Okay. Well then. Hey,
Now listen up.
what do you want to do?
yeah, if I
your
can't
clothes
leave and launder those sooty items, then I guess I'll sit here
Can
and
I
study.
talk?
What is that thing in front of his notebook?
Well then.
Okay, let's get started. So, any ideas?
This is it.
That's right.
Yeah, so the placebo effect is kind of like noise in an experiment. It's like, yes, it does, it has an effect, but don't count on it and consider it when you're looking at your results. Because it can kind of throw things off in a double-blind study. But yeah, it's really just evidence that the brain is fucking weird when you come down to it. Oh. Okay, why doesn't Otto actually...
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't it.
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet. We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Wowie! Again!
Time to button mash.
Dude, the cat.
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya.
Okay, I'm
Doors will
clearly
open on the
easily
left
amused
side.
if that's...
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later.
So I don't know how late I'm going to keep at this. I mean, I tried to keep at it for a while.
So, which line do we got to transfer
But
to?
I want to do at least one more
Doesn't
run
look like there are
Mementos.
if anything,
And,
this is the...
What? Then we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
one on a budget.
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Okay. Okay, Otto is doing its thing, so that's nice. I guess I'm just impatient. Oh. Balls. Oh, that was a guy affected by Madarame, almost certainly.
Hey,
Wait,
Suguru Kamashita, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
It's amazing how much work they put into some of these backgrounds that you barely see
We're at the right
them.
address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Just be careful about load-bearing walls, you'll be
Who is
fine.
it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
Hey, sorry, but, we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This?
God, he kind of reminds me of the Persona 3 main character.
Preposterous. Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
Oh,
How's the meta
I
nav?
don't know.
Whoa.
Hey, the app.
Was it picking up our conversation? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real, though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden, though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain! Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
What else would it be?
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our palace.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me. What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
Arr.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
Finally.
It's so extravagant, to the point that it's gaudy. It's a museum.
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
This exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Now that's our Joker. I feel the same.
But man, just look at that insane crowd.
Yes! Shall we go? Yep.
I mean, this is really, I mean, the overuse of gold makes it look kind of Trump-esque. Which is never a good thing.
Oh! Yes!
Oh, hello. You bet I'm gonna steal all the things.
See it.
Yep, perfect.
Hey!
Now's my time to shine! How suspicious.
Oh,
This is...
Hmm?
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, but
I have something.
I mean, as long as I'm here, I might as well steal all the things. We are thieves, after all.
Damn it.
This is... This is...
Hey, this doesn't make any sense, but all the portraits on display here look the same.
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written...
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
This is quite the mystery. Alright, let's keep looking around for now.
Hey!
So there's some way to make those... There's some way to interact with those, but I'm not clear.
hey, isn't...
It says Yusuke Kitagawa.
Huh? What do you think these paints... I think you're...
For real?
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now.
Oh,
Taking into
hey!
account what that
Lavender
Nakanohara
Menace,
guy
good to
said
see you.
earlier. All right.
How you
let's
doing
keep
tonight?
Investigating. We need something to further confirm our deductions.
Forgot your password?
I can feel it.
Yeah, when I, Oh, yeah. I had a problem with that. I created a, I created an account to comment on a friend of mine's channel while he was, playing something. And then, like, a year later, I needed to log in to, sorry, like a year later is when I started streaming things, so that was kind of a pain. And yeah, it put me through a bit of a thing to get that going.
Yep.
Okay, and there's another chest in here.
I have something.
Oh, is this a map?
Oh yeah, nice.
So the photo, the photo your wife posted of your reaction to her chewing on the battery is priceless. It is just the perfect expression on your face. Okay, so there's another chest here, and I'm apparently too dumb. There it is.
Joker. Joker.
Ah, fine, fine, fine.
Ah. Look at this.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. Those who cannot do so have no worth living? Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
In other words, his pupils are his property. He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood. I wondered about those portraits on display. They must all be his pupils.
To be a little more specific, this museum is an artist's representation of his home, and he has been, as has been kind of summarized here. He takes in students, teaches them nothing, and then when they make art, he claims it as his own. So he's an obnoxious plagiarist. He abuses his students, and we're going to make him stop.
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display, but Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target
Exactly. God. Although technically speaking, it's not even exposure since he's claiming the work is his own, so he's just a douche canoe. He's not even paying them an exposure.
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
What a pain in the ass.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun. I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Wait, you're gonna do that?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida. Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke.
You know, and if somebody wants you to model and they have a problem with you bringing a friend along, don't go. Just throwing that out there. Okay, I don't know if I'm stuck inside or not. Damn it. Can I at least make thieves' tools? Ah, hell's bells. Okay, guess I'll sleep on it. Oh, what in the world?
Hey, it's me. I just can't forgive Madarame, but what Ann said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs? I knew it. It ain't like he thinks it is. Pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
See, this is the exact same pattern they dealt with Kamoshida. The abusers never speak up.
Thanks. Don't tell Ann I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.